Faulkner?
Well, if I had to choose, I'd say Sherwood Anderson.
Ah, that rings a bell, Nick. Winesburg, Ohio, Puzzled America, Beyond Desire. You're bringing back a lot of memories.
So that's why your daughter kept asking me about Sherwood Anderson that evening. Your influence. She promised to send me some of her poems. I guess she forgot. How is Jennifer?
Why are you asking me about Jennifer? Is that why you sat down here, to try to pry into my personal affairs?
Well, I wasn't trying anything. I'm sorry to have intruded.
Here we are, Your Honor. This time I made sure of the lemon peel myself.
Well?
So? I don't know, Mark. It doesn't make sense. There's really nothing very much, but maybe, just maybe there is something.
What did you see?
Well, I'd call it erratic behavior. Pills flaring up a few times. He was almost disoriented.
You sure, Nick?
Mr. Granger, it's Belnick on 3 with the mayor's luncheon.
Oh, well, tell him to call back in about 10 minutes. Tell him to freeload a few more drinks or whatever he's doing.
Bob Brock's here. Why not put him on?
Oh, all right, fine.
Bob, will you pick up Belnick on 3?
Brock here. What's the story? Dave, hand me that junk pile. I'm looking for a release from Columbia University I saw today. Have you ever seen anything like this happen? The private breakdown of a public figure? Have you ever been involved in one of these things, if that's what it is?
No?
I saw it happen once to a very wonderful man, a United States Senator. I also saw it happen to a very fine writer once. That's when this gets to be a rotten job, when you start to know a secret, a dirty secret about someone. And you can't turn away from it because it's there and it isn't going to go away, whatever it is.
It'll make an interesting chapter for that book you're going to write one of these days, Nick.
Well, I've got news for you. He'll never write that chapter, even if he does write the book. Because things like this usually never quite get told. Hey, this is what I was looking for. Tomorrow night, Judge Llewellyn is giving his annual party for the honor students of Columbia Law School. Earlier, that sounded dull. Now I think you better cover it, Nick.
By the way, there's someone here I'd like you to meet, Mr. Excuse me, Judge Trinace. I'd like you to meet Mr. Alexander of the New York Bulletin.
Judge?
Alexander? Well, Mr. Alexander, this is a Columbia party. I hope that you're a Columbia School of Journalism man, Mr. Alexander.
I'm afraid not, Your Honor. Nothing that fancy.
Well, speaking about fancy things, Alexander, ladies and gentlemen, these hors d'oeuvres, they're really something.
Oh, thank you. Will you excuse me?
Gentlemen, I'll make a point for you. A judicious point, if not a judicial one. In this house, always come back for a second helping.
Nice meeting you, Judge.
Now, which one do you want to...
But Baring, isn't Mr. Alexander the same young man we met at the governor's party?
Yes.
Well, is there something...
I don't know, Vivian. I'm not sure. Yesterday at lunch in the restaurant, I acted like a fool. He dropped by. He mentioned her. Said something about Jennifer, something very innocent, and I found myself falling apart, saying stupid things.
Now, listen. I keep asking myself how long you can go on like this. How long can you keep this heartbreak bottled up inside you and not fall apart? Not really get sick the way Dr. Samuelson said you would.
I don't know, Vivian.
You have to keep going, Victor. We have to keep going. So that she'll have some place to come home to. Some continuity, some shelter. If she ever does come back, we have to face that. We've got to go on. You're the host. Let's go inside. Come on.
Is she conscious yet?
No. Jennifer Llewellyn Harley.
There's 2 names to notify in case of an accident. One of them's been scratched out, though.
Bruce Harley. I guess that's her husband.
Yeah?
Mr. Bruce Hardy there, please.
He's doing a show now. You'll have to call back.
This is St. Luke's Hospital. It's important. Would you ask him to call Dr. Martin? As soon as he can.
Okay, give me the number.
Murray Hill 8, 6099.
Well, what about the other name? The one that's been crossed out?
You can almost make out the whole number, except for the last digit.
Well, it's got to be between 0 and 9. I'll just keep calling until I hit it.
Thanks.
Good evening, Mr. Alexander.
Good evening, Your Honor.
You know, you're very welcome here, believe me. But I must say I'm somewhat surprised to see you. After our little run-in at lunch yesterday, I was very unpleasant, I'm afraid.
Well, I know about busy men. I fly off the handle myself sometimes.
Oh, that's kind of you. Very generous.
Oh, you're the generous one, Your Honor, giving this party for these law school boys. That's why I'm here. I'd like to do a feature about it. You know, the tradition of the event, the torch being passed on from generation to generation.
Well, it's a little warm in here, don't you think? Do you mind if we step outside?
No, I don't mind at all.
Nick Alexander. Now, my father's name was Nick. Nicholas Llewellyn. He was Welsh, of course. I always intended if I had a son to name him after my father. He was quite a man. Odd, the things that pop into one's head out of, what was it someone once called it? Memory's timeless pool? I like that. I remember about my father. He was a coal miner. Never had any education, barely able to read or write, but he was a magnificent teacher. Whenever I asked him as a boy what to do about this or that, he always gave me the same answer. Do what's right. Which actually sums up the whole texture of our moral fabric. It establishes the presence of a moral principle and the individual's awareness of moral principle. He never tried to tell me what was right. He took it for granted I'd know that. Do what's right. Quite a distinction, huh?
Yes.
And today, society has to put the responsibility back where it belongs, on the individual. And the law, Mr. Alexander, the law is a beautiful, majestic thing. But the administering of the law is an awesome thing. Awesome, and sometimes a burden. A burden perhaps too heavy for some of us.
Judge Llewellyn, I think you've carried that burden very well.
Why'd you say that?
I felt like it. I think people should say those things when they feel them.
That's very nice of you. What?
Jennifer.
Dear God, what?
St. Luke's. He hurt her. She was admitted to emergency a half hour ago.
What? How?
I don't know.
Oh, come on.
Give me a moment to... What can I say to them?
Oh, what does it matter? Hurry, baby.
Is there anything I can do?
Please, go with my husband. I'll get there by myself. I've got to tell him something. I've got to protect my husband and my daughter.
Of course, Mr. Llewellyn.
What am I doing sending you with him? You're a reporter.
Mrs. Llewellyn, I'm going to give you every break I can. In every way.
She's badly hurt. She may have a possible skull fracture.
Doctor, this wasn't only a fall.
No. She was beaten.
Jennifer, it's Daddy. Sweetheart, it's Daddy.
Daddy? Oh, Daddy. Daddy hit me. He said he really didn't want to be married. I slapped him. And he hit me. It hurt.
It won't happen again. Jennifer, I promise you. Never again.
Daddy. I'm so sorry for everything. Please. Please. I want to come home.
Miss Llewellyn?
Not even 18. She eloped 6 weeks ago. Not even 18 years old.
I'm sorry, sir.
This man she married, we were afraid something like this would happen. We didn't want her to marry. Oh, I know you're a newspaper man. I suppose that...
Oh, don't worry. I've already told Mr. Llewellyn I try to protect the family.
Thanks. I know we haven't any right to ask you, but thanks. You see, this Bruce, her husband, I found out that he'd been arrested for assault, that he was a brutal, vicious man. I knew he was wrong for her, and I tried to tell her, but...
You better sit down.
4th Street. Somewhere near 4th Street.
What's 4th Street?
4th Street. That's where he works. He sings. In one of those little dives in 4th Street. I went to hear him one time. What a place to see your daughter.
I'll get you some water.
4th Street. Somewhere near 4th Street.
Everybody do the twist now. Everybody do the twist, yeah. Everybody do the twist, twist, twist. Yeah, do it like this. I want to know